Alright, hello and welcome everyone. We'll be getting started in just 1 second. I'm trying to do a little more tweaking with the game. Because I want to be able to have the game open and still see the chat, so this is a little bit trial and error. I think this will do it, more or less. Alright, as much as I would love to have the game full screen on my end, I think that, making it a little bit smaller so I can keep an eye on the chat is probably a better idea. And there's your game audio. Alright, so I should say right here at the start that I got this game, I got a key for this game from the developers. And I'm very excited to try it out. I'm also terrified because I know how insanely difficult the first game was, and I feel like this one's probably going to be about the same. Although this one currently only has one character available, so that's different. You don't have to know anything about the first game in order to get into this one. It is apparently simultaneously a sequel and a reboot. I'm not entirely sure what that means, but I tried to do a little bit of research before I started, so that I wouldn't be just going into this completely blind, going into what maybe one of the most difficult games I've ever streamed, totally blind. So yeah, I think the Marble Nest was a demo of sorts. And I'm not sure if I should start with that or go directly into a new game. Pardon me, but I'm kind of leaning towards a new game first. Although, actually, considering the Marble Nest was released first, maybe I should try that. Also, since people complained so much about how difficult the game is, they added in difficulty settings. And they obviously don't like that they had to add in difficulty. They didn't have to. They don't like that they wound up adding in difficulty settings. You can see that I'm playing on Larva, which is described as medium difficulty. Because I'm a baby. But I'm gonna try it. We'll see what happens. Oh, so Denkovsky is in the game. In the original Pathologic, there were 3 playable characters. You had the Bachelor, Daniil Dankovsky, the Changeling, and the Haruspex. Artemy Barak, that was his name. And Artemy Barak, the Haruspex, is the only character you can play in the main game of Pathologic 2. They talked about adding in the other characters later. Lovely. I hate it already. There's one of the executors. Fascinating figures they are. Is that a coffin? Am I in a mortuary? Oh, hi. You're spooky. You're a brave man, Doctor. I'm glad to see you finally mustered up the courage to do it, meaning it's probably time to say goodbye, right? Why so soon? But you're going to die now. Death is waiting you downstairs by the exit. I wonder if you'll manage to give the proper answer this time. I'm a doctor. I've been fighting death my whole life, and I usually succeed, or... What is proper when dealing with death? Punching it, sorry, bony face seems like the best option. I'll go with this one. You're a great doctor, there's no denying that. A skilled fighter of death. The plague almost devoured this town, but you managed to protect the stone yard from infection, creating an impenetrable citadel here. But you take a peek outside, and you'll see that people are still dying. Why do you reckon that is? What are you driving at? Made a mistake. Fought the wrong enemy. What do I have to get? What do I have to do to get through to you? You want to exterminate death? You drag it behind like a tethered ball. That's just not the right way. Yes, I want to exterminate death, and I'll do just that, rest assured. I feel like that's the best answer for Jankowski. Because in the first game, the whole reason that he comes to this step is because he's heard that there's a character who is, for all intents and purposes, immortal, and he wants to study this person to learn how to defeat death. Also, I just noticed this person's got a David Bowie thing going on. Farewell, Doctor. You are a good man, but your eyes are stitched shut. Go down now. Death is getting restless. Evil Saturday, foul Saturday. It's not over yet. I can turn it good still. Being very, very confident. Just because I know the character, he's a self-assured, overconfident twat. The kind of guy who went to medical school, and so he will just insert random... Hi! He'll just insert random Latin phrases into conversation to make himself sound smart. You're a handsome fella. I don't know how they got you in here with those horns, but I'm glad you're safe. Oh, found a key. Am I carrying a heart? And here I thought it was Barack who was the organ thief. Executor cloak. Huh. Milk. Immunity boosters and morphine. Okay. Wait, get out. Dead person. Yeah, this is sort of a horror game, if you hadn't cottoned onto that yet. You are a doctor who comes to a step town right as a plague begins. That's essentially the idea. Can I open this one? Nope. Wait, does it... Okay, I thought it jiggled for a second. Hi there, are you Death? Done, I took them all away, can't do no more. Took them where? They're on the other side of that door, I couldn't carry them any further. I'm exhausted. Sorry for making such a mess of your house, but I ain't going back there, don't make me. This is not my house, this is a temporary place of residence, and it was I who ordered to set up hospital here, nothing to apologize for. I'm dead tired, Doctor, I haven't had a decent sleep for 2 days now. Any more assignments? Goners anyway, no chance to break out of here. We did all we could, but this seems to be it. Orderly number 12 going off duty. Take a break, number 12, you're released from duty. Just one more thing, Doc, reckon there's still hope? There were 13 districts in your town. Miraculously, I managed to save 2. Dozens of refugees are sheltered here. There will be survivors. I appreciate that I just seem to be carrying around a human heart. Oh, and also, I am incredibly infected, I just noticed. And exhausted. It's a good thing this is just a demo of sorts, because... Oh, okay. Can I interact with the corpse pile? Nope. Oh. Is he dead? Or did he sleep? He's dead. That's unfortunate. There we go. Oh, hi. Weren't you dead a second ago? Dora. Kira, stop scratching up my chair. Sorry, I didn't mean to bonk you on the head. Baby, okay? Okay? Sorry, sweetie. That's not for you. Everything's done. I got a bit sleepy, though. Sorry about that. Shall we proceed with treatment, Doctor? I thought you were dead. So did I. About you, I mean. Marat and I came to ask you what to do next, and there you were, lying in a coffin. Marat snapped. He doesn't trust you anymore. Sorry to hear that. Don't give me that look, Doctor, and don't blame yourself. I think I know why we ended up like this. Your attention must have slipped today. Kira, for fuck's sake. Watch that tail. Slapping the mic. You didn't put all the pieces together. Failed to assemble the puzzle. You need to have some rest. If you're not squeamish, you can take any bed. You told us yourself, don't you remember? Everything that transpired did so for a very good reason. The puzzle was almost solved, but some pieces must have slipped. Me, I don't even know other events you were referring to. It was your day, after all, not mine. Evil Saturday, foul Saturday. Puzzle's not the word I would use. I'm glad you're feeling better, Dora, and I'll get some rest. Oop. Now, can I open this door? Can I leave? Nope. I want to go say hi to the executor. Okay, I can't go back that way. Close that, though. There we go. Lovely. Hello. I don't know if there's any real point to, closing the doors behind me, pardon me. But I'm gonna do it anyway. Ah, so it's true, you've given up, resigned to die, thrown in the towel. The great Bachelor Dankovsky, a celebrity thanatologist. Pardon me. Scientist who has claimed to have defeated death itself utterly failed, haven't you? What makes you think I resigned to die? I trusted you, we all did. For as long as you lived, so did we. I know it firsthand, and now you've decided you've had enough and marched into the grave meekly like a lamb to the slaughter. Must feel nice to find an easy way out. Stop it with the foam at the mouth, or do I need to teach you good composure? Come over here. Oh, shit! Whoa! Whoa! Marat? You alright? I have no idea what that does. I was hoping it was crouch, but it's not crouch. Well, Marat's unconscious. Maybe dead. Hopefully not. Whoa, hi! Shit! When did you come in here? This is it, Doctor. You fought valiantly, but you've lost. A foe like me is no match for men, and you're no exception. So you ready to die? Yeah, I guess so. Indeed. Do you consider it well? It is neither a joke nor a dream. You're making a real choice now. Indeed, I always say precisely what I intend to. Good. Finally you understand. I really hope that you do, for your own sake. Otherwise, this is where it all ends. Who knows? Most people would simply cease to be at this point. A few would make a step beyond. Let's see who you are. Give me your hand. Here it is. Sometimes death is not the end, but merely a new beginning, but not in this case. This loss was pointless. It teaches nothing. Is that it? Also, that's a real thing that happened. If you didn't know, they would put a bell with like a string going down to a grave to make sure they didn't bury someone alive. I don't know that it was a super common practice, but... Alright, so that's an interesting introduction to the world. To the setting, anyway. Our play begins in the middle of things. It might take time to figure out what is happening, but it will all start coming together soon. That's fun. It's covered in flies. Can't interact with that door. It's very dark in here. Hello.
The play is afoot.
Cool. So, Barack, your performance was a flop. You're unfit for the role. A cursed production. This is our second attempt and a second failure. Come on, the first run was decent. That is, not for you to judge. It's not our fault you put us into these inhuman conditions. Spooky! Okay, so just like the first game, we're opening in the theater. Why, this time there's only one person on stage. Pressing left control highlights characters who have something to say. Left control, not shift. Interesting.
If you look closely enough, any arc is made of a series of straight lines.
Hi, Daniel. They don't trust me anymore. I wasn't even invited to the final council. I can imagine what kind of advice you would have given them, Erdem. In the first game, Artemy was constantly referring to Daniel as, Oinon. Yeah.
You've changed, haven't you? Or am I seeing things?
Which was kind of hilarious, because, in the original release of the game... Because the first Pathologic got 2 releases. The first was, like, sort of a really shitty translation with really mediocre voice actors. And then there was the Pathologic HD edition, which was released on Steam a couple years back, which was greatly improved as far as the translation and whatnot. But, apparently in the original version of the game, instead of Oinon, the Harrispecs would constantly refer to the Bachelor as Onion. Turns out the birds aren't birds at all. Want to know what they are? Lean down and I'll tell you. Lower, lower now. They're fingers. Did they tell you that? Yeah, this is a direct quote. We're not birds, we're fingers. That's why people call them executors. Are you tired? Want me to relieve your headache? Go ahead, it's not like you can actually do it. Yeah, so these were the 3 characters in the original game. The Harrispecs, which is me, is sort of a local, sort of shamanistic type healer. Daniel Dankovsky is a foreign doctor who actually went to medical school. And the changeling here is essentially like a faith healer. Like she lays on her hands and magically heals people. Alright, I may need to turn the brightness up a little, because I can't really see what's going on. Where I'm going. Oh, hi there. Whoa. That's cool. I mean, there's no light source that would even show that, but... That's cool. I would love to know, like, where they're supposed to be. But, like, just those shadows there. This game, I will say, so far, really big on atmosphere. Want to receive your payment? Well, everyone will get paid when what they're doing to the cathedral. That's where the final choice will be made. By whom? The authorities. Fitting. Ka-chunk. Oh, big red light now. Yep, I'm gonna tweak brightness a little. Maybe. If I can find it. I know that gamma is a sort of brightness, but I think for now I'll just suffer in silence. Not so. I won't be silent. You will get to hear me complain many times about not being able to see what's going on. We'll fix everything. The decision will be made in the cathedral. Oh. The Bridge Square, you're hated here. What is that little symbol for? Day 12, the last one, which the Harrispex ends with a semicolon. Neat? Okay. I'm in the theater. I need to go. Oh, that's the marrow. Okay, cool. Okay, I guess there's no way to mark an area on the map. I guess I just have to try and find my way there, which shouldn't be too hard by the look of things. I've got to say, I really appreciate this music. Whoa! I think I just got Molotov'd. Move along, Doctor. Nothing to see here. Work as usual. Butchers, work, you're killing people, you bastards. Can't believe this is our military. Even invaders are more humane. Stop the circus now. You know better than anyone there's no salvation from the Sam pest. People go mad with pain. You're not responsible for their actions. We put them out of their misery and protect the healthy. Legal orders. You burned them alive. No, we burned infected miasmas. What miasmas? You know nothing about this disease. We have our instructions compiled by your own doctors. Mode of infection unknown. It's transmitted through air, saliva, touch, and God knows what else. You've lost half of our men already. You deserve it. Go, Doctor. Stop lecturing us. If you were better at your job, we wouldn't have to be so good at ours. But there's still no cure. Do you think we enjoy shooting and burning civilians? If people are healthy, why have you seized them? They're looters. Like I said, it's work as usual. You do your job and we'll do ours. We should let them go. A couple less, a couple more, what does it matter? I'm gonna turn down the audio just a little bit more, because on my end, it's a bit loud. Corpses in the street. I know where you're going. Want a piece of advice? Speak, but please be quick. I won't take long. The town is gone and to hell with it, but the kin are also gone. Your family is gone. Your father remains unavenged, his path unfollowed. The 7 children who entrusted their lives to you are dead. You are the only one left. Do you want to save yourself at least? You don't know the whole situation. Not all is lost. The outbreak can still be curbed. That's why I'm going to the cathedral. It's there that the decision about the bombardment is made. Or bombardment, not bombardment. That's not a word. Heed my advice. You think she loves you? Think she's a friend and he's a foe because he brought in cannons? Don't talk to her first. Talk to him. And now I need to go. Oh. The, flamethrowers are certainly efficient tonight. So, from the look of it, this is assuming that, this appears to be a hypothetical situation in which you were playing as the Haruspecs and failed. Which is interesting. I never finished the original game, by the way. Like I said, they are, or it was rather difficult. And I'm a baby. Anyone in the tent? Nope. Children? One aspect of the original that I don't know if it's been brought back for this one. Pardon me. You have a group of people that you're sort of responsible for keeping alive. They're referred to as your bound. And so when it talked about how the children in your care are dead, I think that's what that's referring to, that this version of the Haruspecs has failed so utterly that all of his bound are dead. And hey, look, there's a worm. Hey, the polyhedron. I think... Yeah, this is hell on my laptop. Maybe in a bit of trouble, but I'm gonna play as much as I can. I really appreciate the aesthetic of this game. That giant pendulum is... I mean, it's some of the most obvious symbolism in the world, right? The idea of having to make a choice. You've got this big thing, it's just kind of swinging back and forth between the two. But it looks cool.
A man like this can't command a regiment. If he wasn't such a wastrel, maybe.
Is this the doctor? This is the doctor. What do you want? We can cure this disease, I know how. Proof? It's not exactly scientific. Our people have a different approach. What is this nonsense? State your name and occupation. Artemy Barak, surgeon. I see. Give me a reason to call it a bombardment. You have one chance. Oh, shit. I know how to make a serum. We'll need time to produce it at scale, but the recipe has been developed. No, Barack, if you told me you had you had 3 tank cars of Panacea and an army of doctors from the capital ready to administer it, that would have convinced me. As it stands, there's no going back. It's too great a risk. We only had 12 days. That's not enough time.
What?
Why have you come? I confirm to you that we have the means to fight the plague. The plague, not the outbreak. Who cares? We already decided everything. Without you, you've come uninvited. What did you decide? Who are you to demand reports from us? A backwoodsman, a self-taught doctor practicing barbaric traditional medicine. Oh, but I know who you are. You're the person I was very wrong to put my hopes on. The person who let me down. Out now. I only need 1 more day. I know where to get the ingredient for my serum. We can produce it. Hey, you over there. Seize this man and throw him out. All of you, please, listen. Oh. Hello again.
I don't know about the story, but I hope you enjoy the play.
You insist on a second attempt, huh? Stubborn. Not a second, a first one. Alright, let's roll then. Let us imagine that the last train has not yet left the station. Just don't be late. And all I need is not to miss my stop. Oh, I'm on a train. Whoa! What? Hell of a way to travel there, friend. What are you doing in there, you big goober? How'd you get inside this coffin? Me, you were the one in the coffin. Why'd you crawl in there? I was hiding. From whom? Death? Yes, and people too. It's a bit too early for me to show my face. A bit too early. So you're visiting our town too, huh? A coffin is the best means of transportation in the world. It can help you, it can get you to unimaginable places. You look alive though, so that vehicle's beyond your means for now. A free rider, huh? Just like you. No one sells tickets to ride this train. I'm coming home. All I need is to avoid distraction. So, I don't know if this game is going to involve the same particular story. But, in the Harrispex story for the first game, you basically arrive in the town and are mistaken for a murderer and are immediately beaten up by a bunch of dudes. And so you spend the rest of the game as the Harrispex trying not to be killed by the local townsfolk for a murder you didn't commit. I wonder if they're gonna do that in this one as well. Ah. You seem to have stopped. Alright, guess I'm heading towards the fires. Is this a bunch of executors? Railroads are beautiful. They always lead to one place you can't turn from Except when there's a silly mistake like this crash. Dying just to escape fate. Stupid. Boring. What is that monster? Ahead or behind? There's something monstrous ahead. I don't see any danger. Look closer. Ahead is death. Would you like to check? What about the bull on the tracks? That is a Boaster Rock, a creature of steppe legends from which the world was created. What was he trying to achieve here? Stupid. Life can never present death. What is ahead then? Why the fires? As you can see, the blood no longer flows in this artery. There's a clot. You're a doctor, aren't you? Do you have medicine with you? Medicine, what for? How should we know? You're the doctor, not us. Go and see. We're only ensuring no other trains are derailed. We'll fix yours too once the beast leaves the track. I have a lot of time on my hands, and bulls are stubborn. Hey, Spider. Everything about this game has just... The look of it has been very cool. The aesthetic of this one is phenomenal. Hello. You're a big boy. Can I rub your belly? Pet the big boy. Can I talk to you? Nope. Ah, there's the face. Although I do have to question how they're controlling the head. Boing. What? I immediately died of plague. Oh, was that all just a dream? Want to share secrets? You first. I'm worried people won't be so happy to see me in the town. What if they shun me like some mutt and slam doors in my face? What if my toil is too small? I could fail to meet my goal. Pardon me. Pardon me. Maybe this is only anxiety. Yes, I can do it. Are you a preacher? Not really. Your turn now. Be honest, and your fate will change. That's how it goes. I'm worried about my father. He summoned me with a letter, a troublesome one. Something bad has happened. You want to play? I'm game, I guess. Dice? What are the stakes? Your fate. A person can't lose their fate. Oh, is that what your cup was for? For dice? There's darkness ahead. I follow the rails into a black cloud. This place is wrong. It's not my home. Who is in the back room? Matches. All right. Oh, God. I just got here, and there's already coffins everywhere. Oh, hi. You are very spooky. You not so much. Alright, I can't interact with you. You're just there to be mime. Empty bottle and soap. I don't know what I can do with soap. I know that I can trade the empty bottles for materials later that I might need. Fingernail. The ferryman requires payment before you let me on the boat. This odd coin will do. Money and a needle. More empty bottles. Alright. So I know a little bit because I watched a few videos before I installed this, so I wouldn't be going in totally blind. Someone heavy. I hear heavy steps in the dark. I can't see you. Are you deaf? No, I'm a doctor. What's wrong? Water. I'm so thirsty. I need a drink of fresh water. Please bring it to me. Where do I get it? Outside, in the yard. Hard to talk. Keep silent, then. Life is in the water. Water in a barrel outside. Take a bottle from a cupboard. It all crumbles. So, if you're unfamiliar with Pathologic, it's a game about hopelessness. Oh, hi. You had to do your thing when I wasn't looking, huh? Let's get to the cupboard over here. Smoked meat. I don't know if this is gonna have the massive price hike for food on day 2 like the first game did. But just in case, I'm grabbing all the food I can. It's in the first game. I will tell you right now. In the first game, when a person is done with their name, they discard it. Interesting. A surprising find in autumn, if not useless. Averts bad fortune, unhelpful to me. Ooh, pardon me. I equip this. Nope. Okay. But in the first game, on day 2, when you're playing as the Bachelor, food prices suddenly go up to about 10 times what they were. Alright, now I have a bottle of water I can bring to the survivor inside. Oh! Oh! That's fun. Hello, you two. I'm just here to help the... Oh, hi. Bad dream? Yeah, a dream, but I hope it doesn't come true. So you want to meet your dad? Yes. Me too. Good for you, now leave me alone. You're weird. I watched one video that described this section of Junji Ito's Mongolian Thunderdome. Let Mother Bado caress your step, Kolbun. You haven't forgotten your people, have you? Do you have a good heart? Who is the judge? We hear Earth with our hearts. The heart is a pulse. So does Earth. If they sing in harmony, you hear the language of earth and herbs. The language of warmth and cold. Look, Tanger, and listen. Whose words are all around? What does Earth say? It says a lot of things. A lot of time passed. You were gone. You forgot many things. Your heart is spoiled, Katanger. Let us see if it's rotten. I'm doing my best with no knowledge of how to pronounce these words. So, I'm sorry if I butcher all of them. How can you see that? The fight will show whose heart is keen, who hears the unheard words. You'll see my heart. The kin's blood runs through me. I was never torn from my people. Alright, I'll take a look. Out of stamina. Oh, noes. Can I get my stamina back? Owie. Ouch. Well, now I can't do anything. I'm just... Stamina is restored faster when you block. Okay. I'll take your word for that. Spill his blood. I'll do what I can. Ow. I'm gravely wounded, the opponent surrenders. Let's trade hearts, Colburn. Let's become kin. What do you need of what need do you have of mine? Isn't it rotten? A river of good washes away a drop of rot. There's no me in you, there's a people. Mix your flesh with ours. Alright, let it be so. Exchange hearts. I didn't know that was gonna be literal. Are you sleeping there, or did you actually die on me? Oh, there you are. We're almost there. Are you relieved? Oh yes, can't wait to get there, just can't wait. Feels like we're riding in circles. Well, it was nice passing the time. Good luck with your father, I'm sure he can't wait. Good luck to you too. For the first time in many years, I'm home.
My dear son, Artemy, I write to you after so many years apart in the hopes that you may find a way to return to us. Something worries me. I fear a difficult trial approaches. I hope that your studies have proven fruitful and that you have achieved great skill as a surgeon. Such skill might be of use here. I remain the only physician in this town, but know that I am growing old. I need an assistant.
I'm gonna go in here just because it was, like, directly in front of me. You know what? I'm not gonna loot. Not yet. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I'm hearing all this laughter. I'm not seeing any sign of people. I was summoned back to my hometown by a distressing letter from my father, but who is in the back room? Cool. So I guess I was supposed to go into that building then. Oh yeah. We're almost at the hour mark, so I would like to say one more time. Pardon me. Hang on. Yeah, I'd like to say one more time. I was given this game. I was given a key for this game by the developers, and I would like to very much thank them for that, because I have had my eye on this game. I really enjoyed the first one, even though I've never finished it, never beaten it, because I'm a baby. But I would also like to say, if you get a chance, and if you like what you see here, I'm not sure that I can really recommend the original game very much. I love it. I do. I love the concept of it. Oh, that guy's got a knife. Yeah, if you like what you see here, you might consider checking out the original. And also, they put in another game that I find really fascinating called The Void. Which, yeah, I would definitely say to consider checking out The Void. Day 1, in which the Harrispex finds out his hometown has changed beyond recognition. Okay, so this is what I was talking about earlier. How the Harrispex story begins with him getting off the train and immediately getting mugged by people who think that he murdered someone. We're off to a good start. I was summoned back to my hometown by a distressing letter from my father. I should hurry home. Isidore Barak. That's a cool name, Isidore. In this letter, father wrote that he will face a difficult trial, or did he write we? I don't remember. Home sweet home, welcome me with its knives honed. What does this mean? Might as well loot the corpses, right? So, now, the true pathologic begins. Toast! What was that? Scrap name. That's a fun concept, but I don't really get what it means, though.
The worst is yet to come.
Hello, Leica. You hit hard for a hunchback, but whoa, boy, you screwed up. Those 3 guys are dead. I saw you do it, too. You're gonna be in serious trouble. A hunchback? Kid, I'm bent over in pain here. Need to handle that bleeding, old man. You're covered in blood. Your own blood. I know that. Here you go, a tourniquet. It used to be my leash, but seems like you need it more. Thanks, you're a nice kid. Man, you really have some anger problems, don't you? Zing, pow, blam, 3 guys dead. This ain't the right way, ain't how we do things around here. Yeah, what's the right way then? Well, you gotta be nice, just hit 'em 3 times max, send them running and let 'em run. You don't actually have to kill everyone who bothers you, jeez. I'll keep that in mind. I met a funny dog-eared kid at the station. What was he doing there? Yeah, Leica pops up a lot in both games. There we go. I used the tourniquet. Not exactly sure what that did, but... You know what? I'll wait. I was gonna eat the toast, but I think I'll wait.
When the cat's away, the mice will play.
The one with the knife was Kirik, a leatherworker. Not gonna cry for him, that guy was nuts. Was this an ambush? How long were they waiting for me? They weren't waiting for you. I think you were an accident. Then who was the real target? I don't know. Rumors going around someone else got murdered tonight. I guess I should sniff around and find out. Who knows, maybe it's true. I hope it isn't. This town's seen enough blood for one day. Someone important was murdered tonight. Because I've played the first game, I know who that someone important is. I don't want to say it. I don't want to spoil it. But I know. Although you might be able to figure it out fairly easily. Well, Barack, you're nearly dead. Got a few minutes left. I'm here to announce your demise. Can't do much on such short notice. Been bashed on the head several times. The locals' fists are heavy, and one of those 4 stab wounds looks deep. Significant blood loss, too, and the local climate is unforgiving in terms of strain. Do you have any heart conditions? My heart's too soft. Your health is a mess. I'm guessing you haven't eaten in several days, and that you didn't sleep last night, did you? That's what I thought. So your hunger and exhaustion are critical, too. I wonder which of these afflictions will be the death of you first. So what's your plan? I don't know. Any good advice? Dressing your wounds would be a good idea. Thanks, Beakhead, but the doggy over there helped me already. What doggy, Barack? Are you hallucinating already? There aren't any dogs here. I could use more bandages, though, if I knew where to get them. A drugstore, Barack. You've been studying surgery for 6 years, and you're just finding this out now? Dickhead. But it's not just about wounds. Even when they're dressed, you still need to be aware of your body. It's not always on your side. Pay attention to its needs. What next? Next, you die anyway, because the whole town will soon have it out for you, and it's nothing to do with the 3 poor souls you've just done in. Great, why do they hate me? My colleague over there can explain it better. That's his role. Mine's teaching you how your body works. You don't die before you make it home. Fair enough. Forewarned, forearmed. Welcome back home, Warden. You've been away a while. You probably don't even remember the heady scent of Twire in the air. Do you know why you get attacked? No clue. The whole town is looking for a murderer. A very important and respected man was killed last night. Townsfolk loved him better than some children love their fathers. Don't be too hard on them. What does that have to do with me? You just got that sort of face. Suspicious, unfamiliar, menacing. But I'm local. I'm from here. Whatever, that bit's not important. Time is short. Oh, by the way, Barack, time is important. Be careful how you spend it, and be aware that you don't have much left. How much? You got less than 2 weeks, Barack. 12 or so days. Trust me, I'm a specialist. So use your time well, and hurry home now. Why are you wasting your time here? Your father's waiting. I should hurry home, that's true. That's why I returned to town after all. Be quiet, he must not hear your voice. Lean close, he only speaks in lies and wants you dead. I'll be damned, does anyone want me dead? Does everyone want me dead? Do not go home, Barack, stay clear of home. In town you have some friends yet, do you not? Let me guess, father is unhappy with me, isn't he? Unhappy? Far from it, far as can be, but still, do not go home, I beg of you. Heed my words true, avert your doom, Barack. I am home, little man, and here I will stay. Town is yours, Barack. May you soon find how deep, how far its roots run down your spine. May you inhabit it, sink through its pores, learn vein and artery, nerve and blood cell. You need no home beyond the town itself. Forget that place you so eagerly seek. I beg forgiveness. Grievous harm will come to me should I tell you more than I can. I'll keep what you said in mind. That is something that we need to keep in mind, though. Time will usually stop during conversations, but otherwise, it is continuous. Nothing stops, nothing slows down. You don't get a break. The world continues to turn, even when you're not doing anything. Warehouses, only rats live here. Look at the map. Okay, so once I cross The river over here. The factory, welcome to the machine. Hey, Pink Floyd. No one cares about you, no one cares about you. So, we are going to be in trouble. I will say that. There's no avoiding it. Grocery. I'm sorry. Umbilical cord connecting us to the outside world begins here. This part is for humans. This part is for cargo. Well, this is where I came in, so I guess I'm cargo. Yeah, there's a pharmacy up there, so I might ought to stop by there. I accidentally placed a marker. I think I've said this already, but I do love the concept of this game. And I love the aesthetic of this game. We're in the factory. Cool. Yeah, alright. So if I head this way, I should get to the pharmacy. Oh, hi! That is bizarre. Yeah, I love the concept of this game. I love the aesthetic of this game. I don't know if I'll ever finish it. Even if I turn the difficulty down all the way. I think that I will be forever doomed to totally fail. Am I just about to walk off in the water? Probably. I better not risk it. H-Bomber Guy actually did a 2-hour-long video about the first game. And he described it as a pain simulator. And I'm inclined to agree. Pardon me. Oh, my brothers in spirits, behold a man, head higher than the sky. Behold a creature of well-earned pride. Dare I trouble you, good sir, with trivial talk? Well? Oh, how ferocious Mother Nature is, for 'tis her wrath that must be home. Oh, friend, if only I could quench my thirst, I'd give heaven and earth for a sip of cold water. Drink from the river, then. Only brute beasts drink from the river. Us proud men deserve spring water. It's brought here in barrels, but they're too often empty. I would get it there, but I have no bottles. I drink from a fountain, but I might faint first. The air is far too heady. You do actually seem to be about to faint. A stroke seems closer in the river. Or you're in luck. Have some of mine. You'll give me tourniquets. Alright. Wait, what is this? Apparently I can give him things, but he can't... I can't take anything, because I don't have anything else to trade. Oh well. Whoop. That's bad. Put those fists away. One can drink from barrels and water pumps instead of the polluted Gorkin. Is there a barrel nearby? Is that why that's... There's a pump. Also, I should probably drink while I can. There we go. Yeah, I didn't mention that, but I intended to. Your thirst and stamina meter are the same meter. And the hindquarters. Yeah, okay. Cool. So relieved they brought fresh water from the springs, otherwise we'd have to drink from the Gorkon. Gorkon water will turn you into livestock, I saw it with my own eyes. You have no sense of humor, Tinig. Who'd drink from the Gorkon? Even blood would be better. The fresh spring water is good news, but I wonder how long it will last. What about water bears? Have they left for more? Glad the younger manages the water bears now, but he's a simpleton. Even heard rumors he might be digging a well. Surely false, of course. Even someone completely incompetent wouldn't do that. Indeed, I doubt anyone would be that reckless. I can talk, I swear. Well, my reputation in the hindquarters went up, apparently. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay. Maybe. Cool, there we are. We are in the pharmacy. It appears we are the only one in the pharmacy. Oh, hi, there you are. Immunity boosters, Twirine. Twirine is actually really good. Okay, you don't have anything that I can use. Can I just say, I think I love the music in this one. I think the music in this one might actually be better, in my opinion, than in the original game. I should say first. I mean, technically, right? I've said it already, but this is simultaneously a sequel and a remake. Hey, look, a worm! Worm! Can I talk to you? Nope. I wanted to look at his face, but he kept moving. At last, a crowd now gathers around my act. Sit down like that. Now watch. Death by starvation. Too busy, but speaking of starvation, if you got any food at all, I'd cut a man open for some dry old toast. So the good sir fancies a slice. Have one. Shan't last. In half hour's time, my act resumes. Come see. Death by starvation, lads and lasses. That's okay, I'll just find another freak with toast. Wrong, you should look for freaks that trade in trash. Perhaps home-owning freaks, too foolish to see as you rummage through their paltry things. Not a bad idea, actually. I think your act may be delayed after all. I got toast. You can either buy daily bread or barter for it. There's always burglary, too. Hello? I want to get a good look at your face, worm. I have to show the people. I have to show the people the worm. There we go. That's a worm. If you see a man, run. Many are angry today. They kill the likes of you and I. Why are they so hateful? Looking for a murderer, turning into murderers themselves. This is how a town changes. What murdered? What does it have to do with me? You look like a murderer. Do not delve into the town's flesh if you want to live. Keep to the outskirts. Less people there. Thanks, Worm. Let Mother Botto keep your footprints warm. That actually may not be the worst idea. Oh, he stopped in front of my dad's house. That might not be a bad idea, though, to avoid going home. I don't know if I can. Okay, I was hoping there would be a save setting. Maybe, saving has to be done in specific areas. T to trade. Morphine. A tourniquet. Oof. I already can't trade for the bloody tourniquet. Recently stopped. That means that the owner most likely died. Okay, I can trade that. I don't have any use for it. Chestnuts I should keep. Fishing hooks. Maybe? Maybe I should hold on to those. Scrap names. I have no idea what that's good for. At a certain point in the game, money will become useless. I will tell you that right now. What do I need? I need 8 for the mask. I want to hold on to the scissors. I feel like I'm going to need the scissors. I can trade the scrap name. Cool. So now I've got a mask. And a tourniquet. Do I still need the tourniquet? Used to improve health. The townsfolk prefer locally made leather tourniquets over rubber ones. There we go. That helped a bit. Nice. Okay. The termitary. Wow. I'd forgotten about that. There's the polyhedron all the way across town. I'm actually going to Google really quickly. Pathologic 2 save locations. Because I do want to save. Oh, you have to save at clocks. Okay, let me have a look at the map. Where am I? I'm over here at the pharmacy. The nearest clock. Back down the street the way I came. Alright. Nearest clock appears to be around here somewhere. Alright. There we go. Oh, hello. Find myself exhausted, soon to fall, dead tired, they say. I wonder what that means. Means you need some sleep. Woe is me, for I have no place to sleep. Doors locked before this low tragedy, and no one welcome here in his hometown. Same here. Go home, Barak. Repose will do you good, but should you find another's cot, be quick to steal sleep. Sweet dreams, misfortune seeker. Thanks. If I don't find a place to hit the cot, I'll become dead tired, perhaps literally. No, that's actually... Yeah, my exhaustion is not in a great place. I will eat some bread to reduce my hunger. Hang on. Shit. That's not what I wanted. There we go. I want to see if I can avoid going home. And if that will change the story. Or if I have to. There's some bad news going down here. I can talk to you. Everyone calm down now. No more mob justice. What the fuck do you want? Everything is dealt with over here. No more blood. The murderers, it wasn't them, and if it was, it's up for the judge to decide. Are you one of the crazy who can't keep their fists in check? I'm Artemis Barak, Isidore's son. I only arrived today. Something happened this night. I'm not sure what exactly myself. Then a rumor spread. A step golem had stolen a woman's shape and started to kill. Stone Age idiocy. They beat several step girls to death. Wonder if Twire drives folks insane. Were these the ones who beat girls to death? They tried. That's all right, though. They'll be taken to the town hall and dealt with now. I was also attacked today, even though I can hardly be confused for a girl. Absurdity. How could it happen? How could anyone call themselves human after that? God, go. Calm down and be on your way. I have nothing to do with any of this. Shabnak a deer, a clay golem of local legend, steals the shape of a young woman. That's the changeling, yeah. The changeling is not the Shabnak a deer, but local townsfolk think she is. Okay, can't go anywhere here. This was a whoopsie. Here we go. Is that another herb bride? Oh, holding a cow skull. I didn't do anything. You can protect yourself. You shouldn't look either. Why do you have here? I brought my bones here. Why? I won't explain to you. I did nothing wrong. I just brought my bones here. What's wrong with that? These bones are mine. I didn't steal them. I tell the truth. You should be more careful with your bones. You're acting strange, and people rarely appreciate that. What's so strange about that? They're the strange ones. Come to think of it, it isn't. So go ahead, do whatever you want, so long as it doesn't hurt anyone. I will not. I believe you. Kira, sweetie, now is not the time. I love you. I do. Now is not the time. Wait, there. Needs to be directly overhead. Okay. This way, shit. Damn it. Kira's tail is on the keyboard, so I have to keep pushing it around to get anything done. Reuben is my father's student, almost a brother to me. I should see him. He will help. Oh. There's Reuben's house, where the save clock would appear to be. Alright. Kiss the kitty. I'm gonna assume this is an issue with my laptop getting hot more than is an issue with the game. We do seem to be having some issues with freezing right now. And for that, I apologize. Well, that's a bit spooky.
If you bend your mind toward a challenge, the skill will follow in your hands.
Well, one thing is clear, you're a very, very lucky man, which means you need to take care of yourself. You're so clueless, Varak. It's Artemis Varak, right? Burak. Artemis Burak. Apologies. Oh, and may I ask, is it true that your actions have already resulted in 4 deaths? Are you a detective? Neil Dankovsky, Bachelor of Medicine, at your service. Before we speak any further, I'd like to clarify a rather crucial thing. Just how highly do you hold your sense of duty? All Baraks are guided by duty. It runs in the family. But from this point on, you owe me. I just saved you from a rather grisly fate. I remember seeing a rescue team. Perhaps I'll repay you in kind someday. Oh, I doubt it. I'm much more cautious than you, and attentive, and heedful. For example, I've managed to establish a friendly relationship with Reuben, your so-called friend. But Reuben is my friend. Your Reuben has utterly murderous intents. Isidore meant quite a lot to him. Your father was his mentor. Reuben even considered himself old Barak's true son, unlike you. Anyway, he thinks you're to blame for your father's death. Wait, my father is dead? Oh, he was killed tonight, didn't you know? No. Look, you have my condolences, Varrock, but since we've established that you owe me, let me explain how you will repay your debt. Things are about to get a little tense, and I need one thing. Just do exactly as I tell you. You're a doctor, right? I'm a surgeon, a good one, too. Let me just sum up. Reuben told me he's the only decent doctor in town, but you're a competent surgeon. I need you alive, healthy, and quiet, close at hand. Spare me any wild improvisations. I'll be the one handling the situation. Medicum morbo adhibere. See what I mean about how he'll just insert random Latin phrases to make himself sound smart? What a fucking prick. No, actually, in fact, there was a character in the first game who described Bachelor to Neil Dankovsky as the prickly prick who will doom us all. Pardon me. I don't know. I don't know. I need to see if you're any good first. For now, cheers. Ooh, new things. An out-of-town dandy kindly informed me that Stock considers me a patricide. Madness. I guess for the best I missed him. Father's dead. I was too late. Where do I go now? Well, I didn't go home. But I did find out that my father's dead, so that's fun.
I'm no positivist. There are things in this world beyond our mundane perception.
Whatever you say, pal. Where is this damn clock? There's supposed to be a clock around here somewhere that I can use to save. If this Reuben guy hates me already, then I might as well steal all his shit, right? Okay. Laura Ravel lives by the river in a house called The Shelter. We used to be friends when we were kids. Hopefully she'll at least let me sleep at her place. Redhead Gregory Philin, aka Bad Grief, always goads me into doing crazy stunts. We used to have a secret lair in a warehouse. They couldn't suspect me of patricide, could they? Of course not. Impossible. But this room is very dark. There's a skull in a bird cage. I dig that so much. Ooh. Shoes! I'll take the shoes. And a rusty scalpel. Well, I am a surgeon. Broken ampoule. The carcass and an ampoule of morphine. That's an interesting way to look at that. Oh. The scalpel is my weapon now. now I've stolen all of Ruben's money. Oh, there's the clock. Hooray! Game saved. My father had been killed by the very thing that made him summon me so urgently. It's possible. Can I talk to you again? No, I cannot. Alright. Hello, children. So what, is the asshole still in there? The one with the carpet bag? Yeah, he's in there. I hereby grant you every right to throw something at him if you so desire. Where's Dr. Rubin? We need a doctor. I'm a doctor. What's the issue? It's been a disaster. Alma, Duke, and Wolfling were poisoned. Where are they? In a warehouse with little flags. Go down the railroad to the left. You'll see it. Lead the way. I can't. We need to go to a drugstore and find bones and a whistle and a shovel. Or Notkin will bite our heads off. You'll find the place on your own. It's easy. I will. I know that warehouse. I don't, but I'll say I do. 3 poisoned patients are in a warehouse we used to play in when we were kids. They seem to require medical help. Seems like a local urchins need assistance. Okay, wow. Look at how many things are just popping up on the map now. Okay. That's that way. Cool. You, girl. Whoa. It's your old Barack's son? Yes. Got bad news. Could it get any worse? Someone sharing your features spilled blood. It became known. People want revenge. Say whoever murdered the 3 men at the station day is also responsible for Simon Kane's death. Yeah, what else are they responsible for? What else? You won't like it. The townsfolk realize murder is no longer taboo. People sense they can now kill others. First, they looked for a Shadnappa dig and killed several women. Then they went after the steppe creatures. Odongs. They're frightened. They turn to animals. So they seek to punish murder by turning to murder themselves? It's like a craze. It's September, you know. Steppe herbs are in full bloom. Yeah, right. Of course the herbs are to blame. You have nothing to do with it, I know. I'm a ferryman. Well, almost. Actually, I'm a train driver. I know you were on my train. I wasn't alone, by the way. But you were. We drivers can feel the living weight. There was only one human being on that train. You. Odd. Townsfolk aren't too fond of ferrymen and drivers, so we will help you. Go to a key, show your face to a worm, and he'll take you wherever you ask for a fingernail. Show your face to a man, and he'll help you out with equipment. I have a fingernail already. There are ferrymen in town. They're waiting for me. You're the man everybody's after, right? You look like the description. The one and only. Really? Well, whatever. It's good we found you. We need help. What for? We need to hold a trial for a murderer, and we can't do it without you. Will you help? You caught a murderer, or was it the murderer? Kinda hard to say, so will you come? Well, if you're telling the truth, then I'm in luck. Courthouse is a warehouse. You want little flags. Hurry up, they're starting soon. You lucky kids took over our old place. The local urchins have found and are trying a murderer. Could it be? I bet it's me. I bet I'm gonna be on trial and also have to heal the poisoned kids. This thirst keeps driving down toward my death. Don't be foolish. I'm the one dying. Drink some water, then? I have no water, sir. You see, then, how I suffer, knowing no solution. Indeed. See me act out your fate, dear fool. Help! Someone help! This thirst is soon to kill me. Keep it up. I want to know how that ends. You die, my friend. That's how it ends. Water is all around, though puddles make poor drinks. Sip then from fountain smouts, then barrel bungs. A bottle is all that you need. Here, have one. Thanks for the bottle, foolish man. Gorkon water is polluted. To quench thirst, I have to search for water barrels and fountains. Alright, is this the warehouse in question? Actually. No, cross the river. Ooh, dumpsters. Oh, hey. You're being hunted. You'll need a weapon. Yeah, I could use one. So it happens that no one carries firearms around these parts. It's a peaceful town. Peaceful my ass. It just so happens I have a revolver, but I can't give it away for free. For a reasonable price, though. Why can't you just give it to me? I work in pickling. The factory stopped working today. We fear it may be the first sign of serious trouble. Big Vlad is no charity. He cares little for his workers. If I lose my job, our family is about to have a very rough time. Sure you understand. Are you nuts? I don't have 3,000. I can wait for 2 days. If you don't take it by then, I'll do business with someone else. My circumstances are humble. Ow. As for the money, you'll have no trouble getting it. Isidore must have left you inheritance. It's hard to talk about it now, I understand, but business is business. Inheritance. I suspect I'll have a hard time obtaining it. Secondly, Isidore must have taught you how to hear and pick medicinal herbs. They're in bloom now, and merchants in the Broken Heart would give you a decent price for them. Yeah, I know a thing or two about herbs. We believe you didn't kill our patriarch. We'll transport you along the Gullet and the Guzzle, tributaries of the Gorkon, our kind river, but it will still cost you fingernails. There's no other way. What about toenails? You've heard this joke too many times. It was never funny. The Gorkon is a kind river, but its water isn't for humans. You can't drink from the Gorkon. You ought not walk into it either. We traverse its edge. It's frightening. We need fingernails so that we can always return. I'll keep an eye out for you when I have fingernails and want to travel around faster. People hide their eyes when they see me. Apparently, I've done something bad. Suddenly, everybody likes me less. Okay, that's very clearly locked. I will say, in the first game, as Artemy, you wind up just leading whole conga lines of hostile NPCs around town. So I kind of appreciate that I'm not currently leading a train of angry men. Although, who knows, it might start soon. Alright, let's go see the local gang. Yeah, there was one bit in... Oh, hi, they have balloons painted on the walls, looks like. Yeah, in H-Bomber Guy's video about the first game, when he was playing as Barack, he says something about, now I just have to take a leisurely stroll across town. And by stroll, I mean 7 guys are chasing me. People avoid me in the streets. Why? What did I do? Look, see, everyone, the doctor is here. Who's sick? You're too late, they died. Why didn't you come sooner? What kind of doctor are you? 3 kids are dead and no one gives a damn? Not kids, worse. Those were our dogs, Alma, Wolfling, and Duke. Who poisoned them? Somebody evil. Knockin's planning on holding a trial. He wanted you to be there too. But at least I made it in time for the trial. Not all is lost. That traitor Leica saw you this morning, by the way. How you got off the train and beat those thugs to a pulp. Well, I hope he turns this undying legend into a song when he grows up. Are you not
Maybe Khan and I should bury the
You sound awfully Irish for a Russian. You're here. Good. The trial can begin. But who's the accused, kids? Shouldn't you at least present them to me? A question first. They say you're no son to old Barack. He was a doctor. He saved lives. They said that you kill instead. Is that true? I am a Barack, have no doubt. Answer the question, please. Are you a murderer or no? No, and listening to idle chatter does you no good. Calm down, no need to get defensive. Or are you uncomfortable doing this in front of my soul and a halves? Aren't you a cheeky boy? Cheeky or not, this isn't a game. We're talking about something important here. I'm all ears. Tell me, is it right to kill? We need to know what you believe. Meow? Old Barack wasn't just a doctor to us, he was a teacher. He knew how to live. You say you are his son, so you're able to take his place and answer. Is murder acceptable? It's right to kill someone who preys on the weak and defenseless, to take revenge against those who deserve it. What's with the frown? You're thinking about your father, aren't you? So murder can be right sometimes. Who are you planning on killing, boy? It's not about me, but about us. Kira, stop clawing at my fucking chair! She's getting awfully brave. Doing this while I'm actually sitting in it. It's not about me, but about us. My soul and a halves always hang together. Answer the question. Take your time if you need to. You may very well be choosing our fate. Fine, yes, sometimes killing is acceptable. Good, we now know the kind of man you are. Here ends the trial. You're free to go. You know me, huh? That was quick. Guess I should talk to you if I'm ever confused.
How do I get my leg mended?
What? You have your revenge and so do we. We know now how to deal with Leica, and that verdict can't be appealed. And you and I have in common now, all you and I have in common now is that today will end soon. Go, thanks for your help. Wait a sec, what did this Leica do anyway? Leica poisoned our friends who are weak and defenseless. It's an open and shut case. You mean the dogs? We are soul and a half, so us they are not mere dogs but friends, and we prefer them to people. Agreed, so? Why do you care? Listen, kids, I'll handle this. Where did that come from? He's our problem, not yours. You've done your part, we'll do the rest. You'll put him on guard. I, however, can get the drop on him. Perhaps you could, and then what? If he's as bad as you say, I'll drag him over here. You know what? Give him this leash. He'll understand what it means. Will you do this for us? A leash? Why? Well, he's untrained, so just giving command won't do, but this leash will do the trick. Just give it to him. Deal? Sure, I'm intrigued, even. We have a deal. Murky says it's by the gumstone. Where's that? Gumstone. Step word from the basket. Aren't you supposed to know all this? Or do you step folk have different names for everything? Oh yeah, the step people call it Urhilu, hatred. See you around, pups. The soul and a halves want to punish the culprit who poisoned their dogs, but I don't want them to do something they'll regret for the rest of their lives. So that's way out on the other end of town. Not other end of town, but it's just sort of back out to where I came from. It's out past the station. A bit further than I was expecting. Thank you for actually coming. You're so brave. Look, we all made a gift for you to welcome you here. See? It's bread. Please don't frown. It's all we can spare. We need to eat, too. There's a lot of mouths to feed here. Thank you. When I get my house back, come visit. I'll return the favor. Sorry it's so stale, and drink the milk fast because it'll go bad soon, but the water is fresh from the ravine. Keep this, especially if you don't have much to give. But you're a guest. Take it, or else we'll get bad luck. We need luck more than food right now. I don't like either of these answers. But sure, I'll take it. Knives, scissors, blades, razors, anything sharp. If you got a sharp axe, I'm interested. Got a scalpel? Those items are what I barter for. We need them. What'd you give me for sharp objects? Lockpicking shivs, and if you're handy with locks, you can open 3 or 4 doors with one. Brand new, and needles, good for smaller locks like locker locks. You trade needles for knives? Strange. Oh, so you aren't a local. We aren't allowed razors. If they catch us, we'll be grounded for a year. Might even get spanked. Nice try with the bullshit, but I'm not buying it. Razors aren't the only forbidden sharp objects. So where'd you get all those pins? To break into a tailor shop? Tailor shop? Sure, a train full of needles derailed outside my window. Happy now? Why do you care? We barter because we don't need pins anymore. We've outgrown them. You're all grown up, are you? Now listen, kid. Only butchers are allowed cutting tools in this town. Got it? Are you a butcher? I'm a surgeon. It's like a butcher, but with a sharper knife.
Hide and seek, tag, hopscotch. Or we might as well play ring around the rosies.
You have a bullet. Yeah, I shouldn't give you the leash, because I need the leash for, like, a... Which is fucking weird. The idea of going to put a leash on a child. But here I am. Wait, that way. People lock their windows and hide children when I approach. Why? I haven't even done anything! I've gotta say, I'm very intrigued by this game. I mean, I do feel like I could actually sit down and, like, try to finish it. Especially now that there are difficulty levels and I can bring it down to my level. Everyone hates me. I'll be hunted. Great! Fucking great. There you are.
The worst is yet to come.
I know. We're only on day 1. Look at you, feeling better, but the town's not too welcoming, is it? Don't worry, the step is wide. It can hide anyone. What brings you here? I am feeling better. Thanks for helping me back there. You're welcome. I'd tell you scratch my back and I'll scratch yours, but I'm not the type to demand back scratching back. So what do you want? Need another wound dressed? I'm looking for a punk who poisoned the boys' dogs. Know where he is? Why do you ask? Tell me straight, were you the one who did it? All lies. I'm a good, kind soul. Explain yourself. The soul and a halves are the real punks, and Notkin is the worst, and punks deserve to suffer, right? But you can't hurt them. They just wipe the blood away and keep going. You need to hit them where it does hurt, right in the heart. Make them see how it feels. I'm... I mean, I don't disagree, but there's no option to not disagree. Hold this leash for a second, will you? The dog killer is the dog head who saw me at dawn. He can testify to my alibi. If I gave Notkin my word, the murderer will be tried. Some things aren't bound to happen. What? I'm not sure what that means. I guess I'm gonna finish this up, and then I'm gonna maybe try to meet with Lara, although she's all the way on the opposite end of town. Maybe Bad Grief. Yeah, Bad Grief is a lot closer. Lara's all the way up there. Also, Bad Grief. What's his fucking name? It's Damien something. He's the guy who was in. He was in Band of Brothers. He was in Jag. I think he was in. What was it, Homeland? What's his fucking name? Damien something. Anyway. Gonna go back to Notkin to take care of the trial. In the first game, there was no bringing Leica back for trial. They just sent you out to murder him. I will tell you, with all three characters, Lyco is going to wind up dead in the first game. No matter who you play as, no matter what you do, Lyca's going to die. It's probably going to be your fault. It's like a wasp hive, okay. For a second I was like, that looks like cotton candy hanging upside down. Hang on just 1 second. Egg. Alright. Okay, Notkin.
You need a partner, a buddy, a grass snake maybe.
Jester thinks you're a decent sort, and he's not the only one. So behold, we solemnly grant you this leash. It means you're not all. It means you're always welcome here, and that you may even get your own half one day. Not everyone does. What did you do to the boy? We didn't kill him, as you can see. Good. So instead, you took a trip underground, deep. You mean 6 feet deep, don't you? Deeper than that. Digging wells is forbidden in the town. Stop trying to fool me. Come on, are you serious? These are old wives' tales. Where is it? Where's the pit? I can't say I gave my word. Whoever dug it will be very sorry. Now look, see Murky? There she broods. She saw you get off the train this morning. Saw as you got attacked. Saw everything. But she doesn't talk much, and I think few grown-ups would believe her. It's better than nothing, though. I don't know why you're bringing this up, but okay. What have they done to him? Do I really want to know? What matters is I think I have new allies now. Okay, so I guess the kids are on my side.
When the cat's away, the mice will play.
So it didn't hurt you after all. Your friend, outsiders beware. Am I an outsider? I'm a local and we've met. Don't touch, bad boy, bad boy. I'm very confused.
I don't have enough hands. So sad without my caring poke.
No way, I saw everything. No one saw me, but I did. What did you see? Everything. Did you see the fight? What is there about you to love? Nothing, so I don't. It's alright, you don't have to love me. I don't need you. Nuh-uh, things are great without you. Great. I need you, though, so don't go anywhere, alright? I have no idea what's going on, but I'm down. Oh, hey, there's another child. Can I go up this ladder? Nope. I keep hearing a cat. Where's the cat? And there's paw prints. Seem to indicate. Alright. I am going to flip a coin. Although we're almost at the 2-hour point, so I might ought to take a break soon. Let's see if I should go for Laura or for Bad Grief. Because Laura is all the way on the other side of town. But Bad Grief is just right, like a block away. Maybe I should still try to go home. Maybe I will go home. After I go see Bad Grief. Just because Bad Grief is closer. I'm really on edge now, because the game said that people are gonna start hunting me. So I'm like terrified that I might get attacked soon. Marbles. Alright. Can't talk to you. Can't talk to you. Can't talk to you. They're like a tragedy and...
A jug sent to the well often is soon smashed.
Okay, fuck. Hang on. Give me 1 second. I gotta find this guy. Oh, found him. Damian Lewis, that's his name. Let me try and get a picture. There we go. I mean, am I crazy? I mean, it's not like a one-to-one, but like... He does have a really similar face, right? I mean, maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm crazy. Who knows? Anyway, well, look who's entered my humble home. Could that be my pal Artemy the artist? The Artemy who cuts arteries, maybe. No, I don't recognize this man. Too soft. They must have kept him swaddled and cuddled. Whatever place he ran off for. Palace, rather. Good to see you, too. Little bird told me you're a hard-boiled criminal now. I'll admit, old friend, I got misty-eyed with pride. Lucky for you, I can store you anywhere in the warehouse, and no quail nor nightingale would sing a tune. It was self-defense. Forget it. Tell me this, friend. What's your plan? Do you know about my father's murder? I do, may you rest in peace. He was a decent man and the best sawbones around. You know who murdered him? Nope. Sniffling the ground ourselves. Didn't think he was one of mine. Listen, we don't cut folks. We honor tradition. Though there was one fella, Barley, who left our little community a month back and got himself a new one. Now, they do cut folks, but they wouldn't touch your old man. They aren't fools. Seems there must be at least one fool in town. What's the plan, then? Revenge? Or something with a little more finesse? I'll find out who's behind this, and then we'll see. Stay away from Saburov. I mean it, cub. The man's a hawk. All might makes right. No sense. He'll throw you in jail first, and only think months later. I know you're thick-skulled, too. You'd charge in there shoulders squared, thinking, oh, the truth will win out. Bullshit. Stay away. You hear me? Calm down. You can speak to some people a few times in a row, plus left control to check. Alright, I forgot that was I can speak to the tragedian. I don't know what this means, but I appreciate it. Bones, nerves, and blood.
Many who sleep well speak ill.
Run to the old crowd, Stock, Reuben, Laura. I've been to Reuben's, he's not home. Gotta say, it's a tough time for our friendship. I mean, if you can even call this friendship. Gravel-hearted Laura won't even look at me now, and Stock's even worse. Completely ignored my plea for help. You need help? Gone outside recently? It's chaos. Innocent souls torn limb from limb. Everyone's lost their minds hunting the culprit. A step golem, some think, but others? They're after your hide, friend. All this going on naturally, my men ran into a mob. Barely got out alive. They need a sawbones bad. Your old man's gone, and his star student Stock won't take the job, so... Something tells me your men weren't out there feeding the poor. Let me patch them up. I am a surgeon, after all. Are your men still here? Not here. Shiner dropped by and said they're waiting for death in a hideout. Poor piecework, he's knocking on heaven's door. Got something stuck in the belly. Can you believe, folks? They're all shapeshifters, I swear, shedding skin and eating each other. May not look it, but every person in this town has a vile beast inside. I used this scalpel you just had lying around then. Wonderful. Find anything in his belly he doesn't need, don't toss it. Bring it to me. Might be useful. What, like a memento? Still a weird one. Bred in the bone, I suppose. Dong. Need to find the people who still remember me, who believe me without proof, and vouch for me. Alexander Saburov, the town's governor, is in charge of the investigation. I remember him, a stern man. One of Grease's boys got stabbed. I promised to take a look at his wounded belly. Just gotta remember to bring a scalpel. Well, I have a scalpel, but it's a rusty scalpel. May not be the best idea. Oh, these are actually linked. Interesting. Oh! That's what the noise was. Spotlight. Oh, it's also a rusty scalpel. Great. Any poofs. I think I love this game. I've barely gotten into it, I know, and there's still like 11 days after this. But like, this is so interesting. Even in a handcrafted town like this, there's an underground, a rat's nest. At odds with the law, at odds with good morals, people come to them with dubious challenges and requests. Say it out loud, they're thieves. Hang on. I thought I felt a sneeze coming. You know my master, he's your friend, and he hasn't changed much since you last saw him. He always loved to live on the edge, never was a stickler for rules, but he was never truly vile or cruel. Yet he has changed. He wants to sing a kingpin, a king, a local czar of his own small turf. Wants to seem, not be. Play a big wheeler-dealer. That's not who he really is, he's just... Thieves and rats never tolerate false leaders. Are you telling me they're all just playing war here? Such is our town, you know it yourself, it's a very good village. Beautiful people live here, infusing it with a very spiritual dream. There's no real villainous crime here, even the rats and the thieves are softer. Dreams live in the upper town, not here, closer to the bridge square. Would you like to know what your old friend is truly worried about now? Playing a dashing scoundrel in front of you, but his soul is trembling. Well, why? He's worried that blood started to spill now, and it was probably spilled by his men. People who rub shoulders with him, hiding their teeth at first. He's worried you'll think he has it all under control, meaning today's craze is his doing. How do you know he even has a conscience? I am his reflection. Who else is to know what his heart is worried about? Perhaps he is partially responsible. Perhaps he did corrupt them with his talk, and how any law is but chains that one must break in order to become free and truly human. But he never wanted bloodshed, keep that in mind. That's comforting to know. I appreciate the tragedians. I'm not sure that they are, I'm not sure their presence is purely diegetic, though. Alright, I'm gonna try to go back to Isidore's house. Which might be a bad idea. And then I'll figure out the rest from there. I think for now it's gonna mean heading north until I find a bridge. Okay. If I can figure out how to get out of the warehouses. Hey, that looks neat. Wonder what it's for. Okay. Pardon me. Hello, folks. She must be offended or ashamed. She's free to go, he told her, but she refuses. I'll have you know we were respectful. We only checked her legs. It's mandatory. She had normal human legs, so free to go now. But there she stands. You checked her legs? What for? Neither clay nor bone. She's a normal living girl, not a shabnak, and so she's free to go. Yet she doesn't. She must be offended. The steppe people have odd morals. They don't fear death. They refuse to cut a body and are ashamed of strange things. What Shabnak? A Shabnak, a creature of steppe legends. They say Earth disgorges it. And then it steals a woman's form and goes around murdering folks. It's all silly, of course, but we have an order to check, so we do. Who ordered this? Pardon me. We are the Sabarovs people. Each of the 3 houses assigned someone to look for the monster. The Olkimskis, the Kanes, of course, and obviously the Sabarovs, the latter being us. Who may you be, good sir? Good sir. I'm Isidore Barak's son. I returned home after 6 years. Send my regards to your father, a most respectful man. He dragged my daughter from beyond the grave, and we almost gave up on her. You tell him that. Tell him Peter the Nightjar sends his fondest regards. There's no point in sending him kind regards anymore, Nightjar. He's dead. Okay, still not quite 1 p.m. yet. Alright, so if I just hang a right up here, then I can head straight home. I bloody love the music in this game. Shabnak Adir always steals the form of a woman, but that's a mere illusion. Broken the moment it starts to run. That's when you notice the legs, made of bone or clay. It leaves no trace behind. When it runs, the illusion dissolves, like a smell carried away on the wind. Chasing steppe demons, huh? A little seasonal lapse of sanity? You must be an outsider. If you'd lived here as long as I have, you'd sing a different tune. Here, the earth is alive. It bears more than just crops. Sometimes it spits out a horror so unfathomable you spend the whole night sleeping in fits and starts. Plain bones cultivate a beast. People don't kill other people around here. Only a Shabnak would do that. I am a local. I think... Hang on. I think there is something in the game referred to as a Shabnak deer. Something that you can actually encounter. The albino, that's it. I'm gonna show you a picture of the albino in the first game. Come on. For some reason it doesn't seem to want to load. Properties. Pasta. Okay. Try this again. Okay, that picture just doesn't work. Okay. Interesting. See, albino does appear in this one. I'm not sure I can find a good picture. I'm finding a lot of headshots, but not like full body pictures. You know what? I will try this one, and we'll see how it does. There we go. This is the albino. I've never encountered it personally in the first game, but I have read on the wiki that if you get too close to it, you basically start to die. Although it apparently is possible to speak to it. basically all I know is what it looks like, and it's weird. And like everything else in this game, I find it kind of fascinating. But I don't know if that actually is the Shabnakadir, as it were. The hindquarters. Hello, cow. Bikar, you're a good man. Buy my bull. How much do you want for it? It's as good as free, 300. I don't have that much. Not just any bull, it brings luck. When the time comes, it'll tell you what to do. Can it talk then? It is known. It will talk on the scariest day of your life, showing you the right way. I'd rather not have it at all. Perhaps it won't be a scary day in my life then. You're selling a curse on 4 legs. Take him for 200. It is a good bull. Beccaria will be useful to you. I don't even have a place to keep it. Pay me now and I'll bring it to your place later. There will come a day when you'll be grateful to me. Not interested. I just don't know if it's worth it. Uh-oh, that's not good. Game, don't bork on me yet. I haven't saved. There we go. Okay, I have 721, so I actually can afford it. Cool. Also, wow, my hunger is getting up there. Exhaustion, I need to find a way to take care of as well. I will drink the milk to reduce my thirst. Alright, that actually reduced my hunger as well. Interesting. Yeah, maybe I should buy the bull. Move along or I'll scream. I'm going, just calm down. Is this your money, sir? I think you dropped your purse. Is this some sort of test of character? Save money, sir. You'll need it yet. An optimist, I see. You sure about that? Should you restore your reputation, sir, would you then wish to seek its ruin anew with theft and robbery? No, of course you wouldn't. But trust in trade, for coins cannot recall from whence they came. Thanks, man in black. Oh, he gave me money. He gave me 300! Well, now I can definitely afford the bull. Fine, hand over the bull. Bring it to your doorstep. I don't even have a doorstep. I'll bring it to you when you find one. How will you know when I find a place? From the bull, too? Alright, should be heading towards home, right? Yeah. Every time the music changes, I get a little bit worried. I start to wonder if I'm being chased. Fucking excuse me? That is certainly a noise. Whoa. There's a crowd outside my father's house. And it appears that I can talk to pretty much all of them. Or maybe not. There, lock shut. Won't let anyone in. Not that I object. It must be order, and so it was ordered. What are you waiting for, me? You're Brock's son, then, the one who left town so long ago. You missed him by hours. Guess it wasn't in the cards. Couldn't you have gotten here, say, yesterday? Everything would be different then, and he waited for you so eagerly. And yet I've returned. The crowd's gone mad, like frightened children, so eager to catch someone, anyone. No idea who. Some say it was an outsider, others a shabnak. And it hits home, people are quick to drag the clay wench from the depths of memory. What clay wench? A shabnak, a deer, a thing of steppe legends. Yes, I know about it. Maybe the killer was a shabnak. Who else? A person couldn't have done it. People are capable of anything. Father says, used to say, this often. Nice mustache. Oh, but of course he wasn't killed. People are mad with grief, so they parrot nonsense, and Saparov, he's only too happy to prey on these rumors. He'll dig his claws deep into this case to flaunt his value, mark my words. So Saparov's in charge now. Well, yes and no. The real ruler is Fat Vlad. Money's power, and town's business all belongs to Olgimsky. The factory, the abattoir, the railroad, all his. Kane still have the power of fear, and Saparov, well, he's technically the leader of the three, but only technically. Where's my father's body? No clue. People used to bring the dead to your father. You know, a doctor. How we live now? No idea. Unbelievable. The war, the train delayed. What a terrible year. Even have a place to stay now? I have friends in town. They'll help me. You can still remember you. It's been 6 years after all. Maybe not all of them, but someone has to, right? Okay, so I cannot enter my house. Alright. Gonna head north. How? Why? Curse is there. This mind-numbing odor. What do we do now? Did you do this? No, it was a twire-addled mob. The steppe was in bloom. People got crazed. And never before was it this bad. Why a steppe girl? Old wives' tales. They claim a golem sometimes emerges from the ground. It looks like a woman, but is all earth, clay, rock, and marrow. The story claims it has legs of bone and this uncanny way of walking. And the brides, you know, they have a special walk too. Not a walk, a dance. In the morning, people screamed about a steppe abomination, that it left no footprints and had bones for legs. Now look, it's only a girl, a steppe girl, sure, but alive. Can't you plainly see this is a normal girl? Don't you know how it goes? Get her, one screams, and the rest of the crowd without hesitation. Especially in the night, especially with their minds intoxicated. Not everyone can think for themselves, it's easier to just do as you're told. People scream things like that often around here? You been listening, lad? I'm telling you, this is the first time. The world must be coming to an end. Indeed. Alright, don't step on the corpse. Okay. You know, I may try to make a series of this one. I hadn't planned to. Like, I thought that I might do a few streams of it. But, like, I'm actually really getting into this. So I may actually try to finish it on stream one way or another. I make no promises, but I might try. But in tonight's case, like, I just really wanted to stream, but I didn't want to play more Dragon Age, so figured I might as well play this, since I do sort of have an obligation. Since I did get the key from the devs. And once again, I would like to thank Ice Pick Lodge for that. Because, like I said earlier, Pathologic and their other game, The Void, have always been fascinating to me. And I've really wanted to play this one. So, thank you, Ice Pick Lodge, for allowing me this opportunity. Especially since, like, I'm not a big streamer. Like, how many people are watching me right now? Twitch? 2. Interesting. That's one more than I'm used to. Oh, but yeah, like, I'm not a big streamer. I don't have a lot of viewers, a lot of fans, but, like, you folks trusted me to show off your game, and I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's been really interesting so far. And you are? A doctor from Bad Grief. Tell me what happened. One of ours got himself cut is what happened. His shiv stuck in his side. A lot of blood. See? At least he's breathing for now. Got water? No. Don't you forget to give him alcohol. Or powders. Anything. Gotta kill the pain first. Twitchy man, this one. He'll flop around like a fish. Powders? You have no idea how to perform an operation. You got something to cut with? That damn thing's stuck deep. Tried to get it out with a knife. Didn't work. Need those special knives. Scalpels? Yeah, I see you're experts at poking around with knives. Yes, idiots, I do have a scalpel. Now shut up so I can work. Why am I stuffy all of a sudden? God. No, we're doing God's work. Who did away with old Barack? A Shabnak, that's who. So he tracked the man-eater. Then all the step trash poured in, yelling that she's no Shabnak. They took out shivs, 10 of them on 2. You slaughtered a living woman? He avenged Barack. Piecework himself grabbed her. Don't you glare at me like that. Come on, help the man. Can't you see he's about dead? Do what Bad Grief said. Some doctor he sent us. Bad Grief's henchmen were looking for a Shabnak by testing women with fire. That's what Piecework got his just desserts for. This guy just straight up murdered a woman in the street, basically. Alright, I have 2 rusty scalpels. Chance to damage organ low. Okay, cool. I found something. Average. Hi. Organ damaged. Oh no. So, I just straight up killed this guy, I guess. What have you done, you monster? I did what I was told. I cut out anything he didn't need.
Hey, you.
So it would appear that I made a huge whoops. My curiosity got the better of me, and now I'm in a fight for my life because I accidentally murdered a dude. So I guess I should have not done what I did. Maybe maybe for the next stream I'll just go back and not kill that guy. Oh, Jesus. That scum had neither heart nor brain, so he has no need for his guts either. I'm a man of my words. I said I'd cut out anything he didn't need, so I did. Great! So now I am just an unrepentant murderer. Lovely. Oh, hi. Look round, Barack, at this abandoned house. What about it? Have you secured all you need to survive? I'm managing for now. Hardly urge that you mimic those two, but times are dire. And what you need you may find lurking in empty houses such as these, and if the owner should return abruptly, you are neither first nor last criminal here. You say I should burgle this place. Exactly, 'tis your life at stake, and things are merely things that you might then repay. You are indeed a doctor here, Barack. Fair enough. If I'm desperate, I can find all I need in someone's house. The rest is about picking the lock and shutting up my conscience. Why is my nose stuffy all of a sudden? I can't get into these. Wait, apparently I can. Oh. There we go. That's an interesting system. I'm running out of inventory space. What? I dropped soap. Yeah, I don't have room for soap. I have a bottle of blood. I don't know what I can do with that, but I have a bottle of blood. This music is so ominous. My inventory is just totally full now. I have no room for anything. I do appear to be running out of needles, though. I should go back to Notkin and his gang and trade for more. Nice spooky painting. And another needle. Cool. Oh, I dropped the scissors and the nuts. I dropped my nuts. I'm just dropping everything. That's just a ball. Okay. Okay, it's 3 p.m. My lockpick is going to break soon, I think. What is that? Cloth gloves. Gimme! Immunity boosters. I don't have room for those. Those are going to be useful, though, so I need to drop them for... I need to drop something so I can make room. Hi, Kira. That liver I can sell for a lot of money. I'll drop that so I can take the immunity boosters. What you doing, little Kira? I found revolver ammo. Can I use this bed? I mean, my exhaustion is steadily climbing. How about this one? This music is so ominous. How about this one? How about this one? Ah, that's a chair, not a bed, but still. My exhaustion is really high. Okay, I'm going back the way I came now. I am a dingus. Well, I burgled the fuck out of this place. Oh. And now I can never go back. There's a grocery right over here. I'll try to see if I can unload some stuff. Oh well, we're past the 2.5 hour mark, and I still haven't gone to break time. Okay, hello, miss. Trust too low to trade. Okay. Well, I might just be buggered then. I'm gonna head north to see if I can get to Laura's house. See if she'll let me stay there. Oh! Finally, we're back together. I've been waiting for you, Barack. Will you have me now? I seem to recognize your face. Don't you remember me? I remember you, and I remember your words, so you... Hiccup. And I remember your words, so you will have me now? You are a herb bride. We can't have a relationship. You have very clear speech for a bride. Do you live in the town? Your hands are so heavy. Don't touch me yet, or else the dress will tear, and it's no good. The tears in the dress must appear on their own during the dance, just like the earth is torn apart when it releases herbs. I'm not touching you. Do you have me now? Will we be joined forever? But who are you? Fine, I'll wait for you to remember me. We'll meet again soon. I'll find you. For now, try to remember who I am. Don't worry. Well, I'm confused. I mean, I was already confused, but that didn't help. do I have anything I can use to heal myself? I don't know what to do with the blood, but I have a vial of blood. I will use a bandage. It's better than nothing. I don't want... Like, okay, this is... Whoa. You just went scooting across. How fair is your kind? Funny, someone doesn't treat me like a villain. We must help each other out. You're our kin. Shouldn't get into fights. You'll always lose, no matter who remains standing. How come? Think, if they kill you, then it's very bad, right? But if you killed them, it's still bad. Everyone will hate you. Won't let you in, sell you food or barter. You'll be hunted. Do you need a wolf's life? And if you do, damned if you don't. Don't get into fights. Clear up your name first. As time passes, people accept you more. Then do as you please. Let Mother Botto caress your step. Oh, she gave me a charm. Now I have 2 charms. Ooh! That's not the polyhedron, but it's interesting. It's similar. The staircase to nowhere. It's like a mini polyhedron. Yeah, I can have space for matches. No hazelnuts, though. I don't know if there's any real point to me coming up here, but... I mean, what was I supposed to do? Not climb the staircase to nowhere? What is that noise supposed to be? Also, am I hungry? I am not hungry. I am exhausted, though. I don't know what to do about my exhaustion. I don't suppose anything I have on me will do anything about that, will it? Oh yeah, I can trade the marbles to the kids. There are no chestnut trees around, yet chestnuts are pervasive. Truly a town of mysteries. These will boost immunity, but my immunity is fine for now. Morphine. What I can do with that leash? I was supposed to give it to Leica, but... the chicken has yet to be seen. Coffee! Will immediately energize you, but it's very unhealthy. You know what? Yes. Eating too much coffee will kill you in this game, though. I will say that now. Now my health is low again. That's no good. Well, I only have 1 bandage left, so... I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't going to, like, die from exhaustion before I get to where I'm trying to go. Whoa!
Stop right there.
Oh shit.
Back here.
How close am I to Lara? Not close enough. Please tell me that's her. Almost. Shit. Fuck you! Well, at least I'm still alive. Ooh, a save.
Just stay away from me this time of year. Come to think of it, keep your hands off anything here.
How long has it been? 7 years? I think it's been 5 years since I left. Feels like 10. Why are you giving me that look? Smell like blood. Everyone does. Trust me, I'm a surgeon. We share the same pain now, siblings in suffering. That's why you've come to see me, isn't it? What are you talking about? We dearly loved our fathers, now they're both gone. Yours killed this morning, mine this past spring after the battle at the fjords. Many terrible things happened while you were away. Sorry, I didn't know your father well, but I always respected him. He must have been killed in action then? Forget it, I don't want to talk about it. Why are you back? Father sent me a letter 2 weeks ago now. A disturbing letter where he wrote about his involvement in something dangerous. What will you do now? I don't know. You know what? You aren't going anywhere. I won't let you. Take a look at yourself. You can barely stand, let alone run around chasing some assailant. You're staying. Eat something and get some sleep. When you wake up, we'll figure out the rest. How's that? Fair enough. Thank you. I wouldn't mind a bite or two. There's Laura. So who's the third friend, I wonder? Laura's shelter is now my shelter. She's not as happy to see me as I hoped, still I can stay at her place. I probably shouldn't loot all your things. Especially since my inventory is pretty much full. Oh, I can sleep on this sofa. That did not do much. Oh! My name was Jacob Sturck. I worked in shipping. 2 marriages, both happy, brought up a daughter. Friends woke me up in the night. They were getting a posse together to catch old Kane's killer. We ambushed him at the station. That's where I was killed, with my own knife, no less. What Kane? Who did you expect to find there? I was called Kirik. It was my idea to catch the murderer at the station, so we lay in ambush. Train came. A man got off. Get him, boys, I cried. How stupid of me. The killer would be getting on, not off. I'm sorry. They called me Birdie, short for Bertrand. And that's one of the kinder nicknames. Birdie was fine. A name's just a name. I got murdered at the station last night. Didn't rightly know what I was doing there. Figured I just went along with the herd. I'm sorry, Bertrand. Did you enjoy your little chats? They don't blame you, as you saw. I suppose they haven't quite come to terms with their fates yet. Or perhaps they have. Death does that to people. If only I could fix it. I'll tell you a story. Once there was a man who wanted to fix everything. He begged on bended knee for a chance to turn back time. And when he got it, history repeated itself. Good job, we told him. That's your fate. He asked us, once more? So we let him try once more, with a catch. He who denies his fate will be punished. He'll keep living as a cripple, lame, wounded. See where I'm going with this? Did he try again then? I don't remember and I don't care. Even if he didn't, there probably wasn't a happy ending. You can't fight fate, Barack. It's immutable. I'll still try. I've heard that there's a way in this game you can wind up like with a permanently decreased health bar. But I'm not sure how. Well, I appreciate that, but I don't know that I'd feel totally okay getting a free overlay, and I can't really afford to pay you right now. I appreciate the offer. Oh my god, why can't I just stab you? There we go. Also, I don't know that there is much of a genre for Pathologic 2. I think it's kind of its own thing. See, you're a man of fate, Barack. What are you trying to prove? You can't change fate. You heard the story of Oedipus? Well, what's my fate? I told you already, Barack, it's not pretty. You will spill blood. Just let it go, Ripper. Don't be so bullheaded. Just because you have a hammer doesn't mean every problem is a nail. I'm not a Ripper. I would like to avoid killing random townsfolk. I would like to...
My heart beats uneven.
Wake up, Cub. There's someone upstairs. A thief must have gotten in. Or someone even worse. So you've remembered our old friendship. Something's fumbling around, I hear it. What if it's the thing that killed Isidore? What if the soil spit out a Shabnak after all? Is there a weapon I can borrow? Of course, maybe a knife in the kitchen, I guess. It'll have to do. Lara says there's a thief in her house. Go for the conspicuously open door.
There is a God.
What are you doing here? Got any idea where she keeps bread? The shelves are empty. Hi, thief. There's a Ripper. Oh, sort of. I'm a surgeon. Do you believe in divination, Barack? Maybe. Can you see my future? I can. Go ahead, then. You spill a ton of blood, Barack. Tremendous amounts. A river of blood. Family blood. Beloved blood. You'll drown this town in blood, and soon. Unless you trust me. So a bite of toast and you wave your hands and fix everything, or do you take coin? Listen to me, you need to leave town. Now, if you must stay, lay low, do nothing. The less you do, the less grief you'll bring on those around you. Abandon your schemes, I'll handle it on my own. Be glorious, you'll see. What are you going to do? Whatever it takes, it's all going to hell and soon. We're halfway there now. Just stay still, trust me, will you? I'm your sister, your double, and I know what must be done. I know a great deal, Barack. The future is open to me. Prove it. Your life lessons will prove me right, but heed my words. Whenever you want to do something, don't. You'll just make it worse. You'll be the demise of your hometown. You'll drown it with blood. I'll think about it. Been foretold I will spill a river of blood soon. Guess someone will find their death under my knife after all.
You know, all saints and Magi alike, they only speak of love. Love and patience are our most precious gifts.
Have you thought about what I told you? I had the strangest dream. Was it your doing? No, yours. You want to know what I dreamed of? Of horror, I'm sure. All dreams are prophetic. And since you dreamed it, you must have seen yourself spill blood. As for the details, spare me. My nerves are delicate. I'm not some monster myself. Are you sure it was prophetic? It was prophetic, no doubt about that. You can't run from fate. I kind of like that. Thought that might have been a painting or something, but nope, doesn't look like it.
Words without deeds.
So what was it?
With naught but weeds.
So what was it? Some beggar, I think, broke into your house. She's babbling nonsense. Should I toss her out? Don't. If she's already here, let her be. Maybe she's hiding from the violent mob. I'll check on her later, provide some care if needed. She could use that. Whoever it was, she won't bother Lara anymore. Clearly I'm her new target. Hooray! Alright, I don't have a ton of time left. I don't quite know what to do about this one. Some things aren't bound to happen. Maybe that means that I guess that means that I can't do everything in a day. In this one, I suppose I will have to go back to bad grief. How am I doing? I'm still exhausted. I'll try another hour of sleep and then see if I can go meet up with bad grief. That's not good. There we go. Okay. So I already have people coming after me, trying to kill me. One can buy things in this shop no matter the reputation. Shady shop. Okay, cool. So, that's a good place. But I've already got people trying to kill me here in this upper region, northern region. And I'm pretty sure when night falls, I'll have to deal with muggers as well. That's gonna be fun. Welcome back. No trouble. Had some people chase me. And met up with Lara, who has basically agreed to let me stay at her place. No one cares about you. That's better than everyone hates me. Okay, yeah, so I need to kind of... Nope, that's wrong. I need to start turning eastward towards the river so I can make sure I wind up in the right spot. Yeah, also found a stairway to nowhere. So that's kind of neat. When I tried to play the first game for the first time, my immediate thought was to go check out the polyhedron. Hang on. Okay, I'm pretty much at the river, so I can start heading back this way. Yeah, first time I played, I immediately went to check out the polyhedron because I was curious. But now that I've started on this one, and I know the difficulty I'm in for. Okay, so I can talk to Saburov there. Neat. I know the kind of difficulty this game is capable of. I'm kind of trying not to go mess around, because this is a polyhedron. This giant impossible structure over on the edge of town. But there will be a point in the game, I'm sure of it, where we will have to go there. Kitty! But until that time, I think probably for the best if I focus on trying to do what I need to do and not go running around places I don't need to be yet. Oh shit. Good thing I got so much water. Oh shit, the game's frozen. Oh no! Oh fuck. Please don't crash. There we go. Is he still chasing me? Yep, he's still chasing me. Okay, but I'm almost there. Hey, look, corpses. I may have gone the wrong way, because I don't think I can get through this fence. Okay, so if I can just get around the fence, then I can go meet with Bad Grief. And finish up his thing. See if he hates me for, ripping out his buddy's liver and brain. Except I can't seem to get around these rocks. I wonder if those three are supposed to be the guys I killed. Seems the Barak prophecy is true, huh? Each Barak will spill a river of blood or drown the town in blood, maybe. The wording varies, so it goes, so much death. You mean Isidore? Of course, he may not have spilled it himself, but it's all happening because of him, just as the prophecy foretold. Isidore has nothing to do with this. This is on you. Apparently there's a general prophecy that my family will spill a river of blood. Or drown the town in blood. Great. I'm not quite here. But close. That's locked. That's not it. That's also locked. That's also locked. I can't remember which warehouse I need to go into, so it's just kind of trial and error. After I talk to Bad Grief, I'm gonna save and probably call it a night. So we've been here for 3 hours now, and my laptop is overheating, and the game doesn't like that.
Need to light a fire under this town.
Let us rest on the mountain, oh let us rest by the river. That's a song you people sing when times are hard, isn't it? How's piecework? I assumed you kicked the bucket. It meant nothing to you then? Great. Huh? Did you not say please and thank you or something? Man, piecework is trash. You got cut for burning a woman. Folks have lost their minds, I'm telling you. Piecework's never been friends with his own head. What'd you do to him? He's dead, friend. He told me to cut out anything he didn't need, so I cut it all out. You're a funny man, huh? A funny man. Gotta keep my eyes peeled around you. Great, wonderful. So what's the plan now? The plan is to live and breathe, and thieve, and leave. What'd you find inside piecework? Just curious. This. You men are fond of shivs, huh? Even an incendiary bullet would be less cruel. Well, that's people for you. I've been wondering what our kind townsfolk fashioned those little barbs from. I see. This explains who broke into warehouse 8 last week. The thread unravels. I'll make a note of this. If you find more shivs, bring them to me. Don't give them to the kids, even if they offer bullets. The surgeon's not the kind of man to mess with, and Bad Grief was reminded of that, but he can't help my situation. Okay, I'm still not sure, like, what this one would be, or this one. I mean, maybe this was sort of a binary choice. It's like, if I didn't kill Piecework, this would have opened. I don't know. I don't know about this one either. And then I can still go see Saburov. And then as far as I know, I'll have pretty much done everything I can. At least on day 1 here. Alright, so, like I said, I think this is where I'm gonna have to end it. It's been... it's been about 3 hours, and my laptop is getting hot. And I'm getting hungry, and I'm sure the cat's probably getting hungry too. So, yeah. I'm really enjoying this. I think I might actually try to make a go of it. Try and get through more of the game at any rate. This seems really cool. And once again, I know I said it a couple times now, but thank you so very much to Icepick Lodge for for providing me with the key for this one. This is really cool. I do want to look, though. I do want to show you, before I go, since I keep mentioning it, I want to show you, like, if I can find a trailer for The Void. Okay, I think I have found it. Just give me 1 second here. Woof, that's loud. Okay, so this is a thing. Give me 1 second. Actually, no. What am I doing? This isn't the right thing. Window capture. That's what I want to do. Okay, cool. Here. So this is just gonna give you a brief glimpse. I say brief. It appears to be 4.5 minutes long. We may not watch the whole thing. This is just gonna give you a glimpse of The Void, another game by Ice Pick Lodge, which I haven't played, but which looks very interesting. I really wanted to get to some of the more interesting things, because this makes it look like a very empty world, and for the most part it is, as far as my knowledge goes. But I know that there are also there are other characters, so I would really like this trailer to kind of show them off a little bit. There we go. Like I said, I haven't played this game. But I did watch, I watched a sort of video breakdown of it. And I'm pretty sure it's on my Steam wishlist. Was not expecting boobies in this trailer. Alright. Yeah, the game is called The Void. And, who is it? Ragnaroks, I think. Yeah, this one right here. The Journey Through the Void by Ragnaroks from 3 years ago. Very good video. Has a lot of really neat information on this game. I think the game looks really cool. Color is an important aspect of it. That's really all I remember. I remember watching the video. I don't remember anything about the video. But yeah, since Ice Pick Lodge did give me, Pathologic 2, I feel like I would like to help draw attention to not only Pathologic 2, but also the first Pathologic and The Void, which you can find both of those on Steam. And apparently, Pathologic 2, I don't know if it's currently out yet or if it's in the works, but there is a PlayStation 4 version, which I got a key for that too. But I got the key after my PS4 broke, so oops. But yeah, like, I'm really enjoying this. Thank you, Ice Pick Lodge, for giving me the key. This game is really fucking cool. I'm actually excited to keep playing. Still terrified, I won't lie. I'm really bad at resource management. So, this is probably gonna be rough on me after day one. But, hi, Kira. Don't worry, baby. I'm almost done. I promise. I'm just wrapping up. Yeah, this is really cool. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. To Ice Pick Lodge. I look forward to playing more. I look forward to exploring the game more in depth. See, I kind of do the opposite. I don't necessarily, like, I hoard resources, sure, but also, like, if my health bar isn't full, I use items until it is full. But in this game, you don't have enough items to do that. So, like, I have to pick and choose, like, when it's a good idea to use my bandages and my morphine and whatnot. Which I suspect I'm not gonna do very well with. And again, Page Bomber Guy did a really good video. It was 2 hours long. It was about the first game. In which he said this isn't a game, it's a pain simulator. So, really looking forward to day 2. But anyway, I'm just kind of babbling now, so, like I said, I'm hungry. The cats are probably hungry. Kira definitely is hungry for attention at any rate. So, gonna go ahead and call it here. So thank you, everybody, for coming and for hanging out for a while. Hope you enjoyed yourselves as much as I did. Consider following if you like. If you like what you've seen so far, you want to see more. I know I definitely want to see more, but I'm also the streamer, so I can't follow myself. But yeah, follow if you'd like, if you want to see more, and if you just enjoyed hanging out a little bit. You can subscribe if you want to support the channel. If you do subscribe, you can get at least one of these nifty little emotes. There you go. I spaced out for a second there. You use Twitch Prime to get a free subscription. So, that way you don't have to pay anybody anything, and I still get a little bit of money, so everybody wins. Hurrah! If you don't want to do that, you can check out my Patreon, patreon.com/EerieEmily. Pledge minimum of $1, get you added to the list, gets right off at the end of every single live stream. So big thanks as always to Aaron Thompson, QC Tanner, and Jenna Abel Bradford for all that you folks do over there. Super appreciate you. If you don't want to do the monthly thing on Patreon, you can check out my coffee page. I've got a tip jar under the video. It's just a simple donation link you can go to. And I've also got a merch store over at Teespring. You can see the link up there at the top. And today we're showing off the Queen of the Dark shirt. Because when you call yourself Eerie, you kind of have to have, at least one shirt that lives up to it, right? That feeds into that. And yeah, this was sort of inspired by Papa Emeritus from Ghost, if nobody's caught on to that yet. Speaking of which, I'm kind of excited that we have a Papa 4 now. That's pretty neat. A little off topic, but you know. Anyway, what was I saying? I don't know what I was saying. I think I just kind of rambled for a bit, and then, suddenly had a 404. Just massive brain file not found. Anyway. That's pretty much everything I got. So, thank you again, everybody, for coming. Hope you enjoyed yourselves. I know I sure did. And, hope you all have a wonderful night from here on in. And I'll see you next time. Bye for now, everybody.